Ever heard the one about the guy who invested in a chicken farm without knowing a thing about chickens? Well, let me tell you, it's a clucking good story. So there was this guy, let's call him Joe. Joe, with dollar signs in his eyes, decides to throw a heap of money into a chicken farm, thinking he'd make a killing. I mean, who doesn't love eggs, right? Well, the problem was, Joe didn't know the first thing about chickens. He didn't know that they needed to be fed specific diets, or that they needed to be kept safe from predators, or that they required certain living conditions to lay eggs. So what happened? His chickens didn't lay eggs, they got sick, and he lost his investment. The moral of the story: don't be like Joe. Don't just throw your money at something without understanding it first. So, just like our chicken farmer, let's make sure we know what we're getting into before we plunk down our hard-earned cash. Now let's take a look at a different story. This one involves a savvy investor and a tech startup. In the bustling landscape of the 2024 tech industry, our investor saw potential in a small startup. This wasn't a shot in the dark or a roll of the dice. No, our investor wasn't playing games. She was playing detective, delving deep into the startup's business model, their products, their team, and most importantly, their potential market. She didn't just skim through their website and call it a day. She dug into industry reports, analyzed market trends, and even reached out to people in the industry for their insights. She was like a relentless bloodhound, sniffing out every bit of information she could find, and what she found was promising. The startup had a unique offering, a product that was innovative and, more importantly, needed. They were in a growing market with a team that had the skills and passion to drive the company forward. And so after all that research, she made her move. She invested. Now, this isn't a fairy tale. There were ups and downs along the way. But over time, the startup grew. They refined their product, expanded their team, and slowly but surely started to make a name for themselves in the industry. And with every milestone they hit, our investor's initial investment grew. By the time the startup had matured into a fully fledged tech company, our investor had made a significant profit. But this isn't just a story about making money. It's a story about the importance of research, of understanding the industry, and of believing in the potential of a small startup. And that, my friends, is how you turn a small investment into a big return. But remember, not every investment turns out this way. So, now that we've got some laughs and learned some lessons, what are the key takeaways for investing in 2024? First and foremost, the importance of research cannot be overstated. The success of your investments hinges on understanding the industry you're getting into. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the ebbs and flows of the market. So, before you dive in, do your due diligence. Read up, attend webinars, join forums, and engage in conversations. Knowledge, after all, is power. Next, remember that investments are unpredictable. The market can be as capricious as a cat on a hot tin roof. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. A diversified portfolio can help mitigate risks and increase the chances of a good return. Think of it as a financial buffet. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and voila. You've got yourself a well-rounded investment plan. Lastly, patience is your best friend in the world of investing. It's not about striking gold overnight, but about nurturing your investments, letting them grow over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, investing is not about getting rich quick. It's about making informed decisions and being patient. And always remember, don't be like the chicken guy. So there you have it, folks. A few laughs, a few lessons, and hopefully a few ideas for your investment journey. Remember, the world of investing is a classroom where every decision, every risk, and yes, even every mistake is a step towards becoming a sharper investor. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So dive in, take those calculated risks, and always, always learn from your experiences. Until next time, keep those investments growing and make sure you're not counting your chickens before they hatch.